It is y'all, it's your boy Jones, and if you want updates to all the Jones of Sports content, I'm gonna need y'all to
Come on, push the button.
Yeah, come on, push the button.
Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn button.
You heard what she said.
push the goddamn button.
Yes, sir. Y'all heard what she said. Push the goddamn button. I know we are on a new Jones of the Sports YouTube channel. The reason why that is because we want to get monetized. So the other channel was not getting monetized. I've been trying for years, y'all. Got a lot of subscribers over there, but just gonna have to transfer them over, do it again, and get back up there so we can make some money off this goddamn thing. We're doing good over here, so it's time to make some money off it. So that's the reason why the switch. If y'all are new to it, just hit that subscribe button, and this will be the new channel. If you're old, just make sure y'all don't pay attention to that. This will be the new Jones of Sports channel from now on, so we can get monetized. So please help us out and hit that subscribe button. We really appreciate you guys for supporting us all this time. Now, I am your host, Jones. Welcome to another episode of the Jones and Podcast, brought to you by Jones for Sports. We make sports better. And as always, I'm brought to you with my two co-hosts, the Eagles and the Broncos fan. And we're going to break it down. Nico and E, how y'all feeling?
Good.
I feel
Another step
amazing.
closer to the
I
season.
feel amazing until I have reason to feel otherwise. I'm on top until knocked off. You heard?
Here we go. Here we go. We starting already. I like it. Appreciate
ass nigga.
appreciate everybody that's on TikTok with us as well. Y'all support means the world to us. Keep showing y'all love. If y'all also want to watch this on YouTube, if it's a better experience for y'all, go ahead and do it over there. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. So yeah, guys, we are going to get into our division, break down the division winners, the order, and then at the end we'll do some Jones of the Smoke if we have any, and then call it a night. Before we get into that, shout out to our queen of Premier, our number one fan, always showing love to us. We appreciate you, Queen. She don't miss an episode. Yes, sir. But yeah, just make sure if y'all watching, y'all leave y'all division winners, y'all order of the division that we picked, and let's have some fun with it. And leave y'all comments and let's have some fun with this, bro. We are gonna start off. Actually, no, before we get into that, I wanted to say a few things. To anybody, this is for all football fans, not just Cowboy fans. I would suggest everybody to go watch America's Team, the Gambler versus the Gambler and his Cowboys. It's an actually really good football doc, not just a cowboy doc. Yes, it has the Cowboys '90s glory in there, but there's a lot of interesting things in that any football fan would be interested in watching. Like it shows a lot of what was going on, why things were happening. It shows a lot of the Jerry and Jimmy Johnson beef, explains that things that I had no idea about. It makes a lot more sense. Obviously, it talks about Jerry throughout the whole time, but you do actually get a better understanding of Jerry and a little bit of appreciation for him because of how hard he worked to get the Cowboys and to make them what they are. But we obviously know present day. I ain't going for that shit. But I definitely had a little bit more of appreciation for him. And understanding of who he is, where he came from, and all that shit. Gave her better appreciation for the players, and not even the Cowboys, 49ers, the Bills. There was other teams that they showed in there that were highlighted. So it was dope. I would suggest anybody to go watch that, not just Cowboy fans. And then last but not least, going off of that, a lot of people, those that are watching, have been telling me for years, Sean, you need a Joneson first. I mean, you need a Cowboys show, a Cowboys segment, a Cowboys something. And I just kept telling them, no, I've been pushing it off for years because, I am a big Cowboys fan, but I'm also a big Cowboy critic. So a lot of the things that the Cowboys do and Jerry and all that shit make me upset to where I don't really want to put that on tape and on video and shit like that. But I think it's time. I've been holding it off for a long time. The only time that I really do talk about the Cowboys is on this podcast. Here and there, when it's big news, I'll put it on a reel, on a video, or whatever the case may be. But it's time. Everyone's asking. Everyone's like, Sean, come on, bro. You got to do it out of everybody because of the fact that you're a Cowboy critic at the same time. You're going to give both sides, not just the Cowboy fandom shit. You know, so they were like, that's the reason why you need to do it. So I'm like, all right, fine. I'm going to give y'all what y'all want. And it ain't going to be fun because it's going to be a lot of misery, especially this year. We ain't going to be that good, y'all. Just letting y'all know. So it's going to be a lot of misery, but I'm going to stick through it. And Jonesing with them boys, y'all going to be seeing a lot of content. The first content will be on the documentary, America's Team. E, you have something to say?
Before we get started, can I just give like a little pre-pod thing that we be talking about?
Absolutely.
Before we started, he was like, we're doing this. You told me and Nico, yo, let's try not to curse so early in the pod. And 2 weeks in a row, you've been the one doing it.
Curse already?
All I'm saying is like, come on.
Did I curse already?
Damn.
Well,
because if it's me and Nico, it's like, yo, I've been telling you, you're the worst. Lead by example, my brother.
I guess they didn't hear it the last time because
name be in the title and do whatever they want.
Like, you see,
we got 500 views the last time, so I'll take it. If cursing works in the. We got our most views.
Cool when they do it.
I'm just sitting there and I'm like, there he go. Here it goes. I'm like, if it would have been me and Nico, would have been like, yo, I've been telling y'all stop cursing.
I'll take it, yo. I'll take it. But
that email from HR.
Yeah, right. We gotta hold him accountable. That's it.
I'm definitely. We got to do a curse jar or something. Yeah. Whoever curses in the first 2 minutes got to put $1.
You'd be leading.
I would right now. And I'm the one that came up with the shit. See, goddamn. See, I can't help it. I can't help it, y'all.
He gonna fill the jar up himself. We out on vacation. We out on vacation off of Jones.
Well, it is what it is, y'all. I got a filthy mouth. I apologize. But yeah, look out for that. And go watch that. That documentary is dope. So we're gonna start off in the NFC because I think that's the AFC is a lot stronger, a lot harder division to figure out. So we're gonna start in the NFC. We're gonna start with the NFC North. Anybody want to go first?
I'll go first.
All right. In order, who you got? Explain why.
At first, I still got Detroit. I know they lost a bunch of coaches and stuff, but they still got their key guys there. They're getting Aiden Hutchinson back healthy, which their best defensive player. You still got Jared Goff. You still got Amon-Ra. You got all these guys. I still have faith that
Appreciate you, Brody.
Campbell's still going to lead them to a good season.
Yep.
Second, I'm going to go Packers.
Okay.
Just based off what they did last year, they finally got rid of that headache in Jair Alexander, who don't show up for big games.
Yep.
Yeah, Queen gonna be happy about that.
First.
Third, I'm gonna go with the Bears.
Okay.
I think having Ben Johnson there is gonna. I know it was preseason, but the offense looked way better.
Yeah.
And they. What was the main thing about them? That offensive line was horrible last year.
Yes.
And they spent money on that offensive line.
Yep. Definitely made some upgrades.
And another year under, for Caleb should help them out. They drafted a tight end pretty good for him. They added weapons and, they added the protection needed for him. And then last, I have the Vikings just because rookie quarterback. We don't know what J.J. McCarthy going to have. Right.
Yeah. I'm not mad at that. I think this is one of the toughest divisions in the NFC. It could go either way outside.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think the Vikings, is a safe bet that they'll probably be last in the division because of what you said with J.J. McCarthy. They still got skilled guys and stuff like that, but again, a young quarterback just coming off of injury, it's going to take them some getting used to.
And Jordan Addison, I think, is suspended for like the first.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's
the first,
right.
like damn near half of the season. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like
fact. That just came down like a week or two ago. So
yeah.
I'll go next. I agree with you on the Lions as well, being number one. Losing their two coordinators is big, but like you said, they still got their skilled guys, and whoever steps in just has to kind of just repeat what he did or what they did. It's not going to look the same, but just try to be similar to it, and that you should be fine. You got the weapons. Like, you should be fine. You still got the same head coach, who's a great head coach. So if they keep it simple and not try to change much, then they should be fine. I haven't heard much about them at all this offseason, though. Training camps, preseason,
literally
anything
nothing
about the Lions. So that's a little worrisome, but maybe it's a good thing. They're just trying to be low key so they can just try to get to their what they were trying to do. Second, this is where we disagree. I'm gonna take the risk, and I'm going with the Bears second. I think based off of the additions that they got, obviously Ben Johnson being their head coach, and I think Ben Johnson, for me, I think is the reason why I'm so big on them is because of the way he's coaching them. You can already tell from what we've seen and heard that he's not playing around with them. Like, he's been kicking guys out of practice. He's been real tough on them. He's been really getting Caleb Williams to understand, all right, all that shit you were doing in college, that running around shit, it ain't going to work here, bro. Like, cut it out. It's either you stay in the pocket, throw the goddamn ball and take the lick, or we're going to find somebody else to do it. And based off of the last preseason game, Caleb Williams looks like he's gotten it. Like, he's not going to be running around. Every once in a while, of course, you got to make a play. But when you got to be able to stay in that pocket and face the pressure and all that shit and make those throws and stuff like that. So I think they have a good chance. I could be wrong, but I'm high on the Bears, and I didn't really think I would be, but I think I'm high on the Bears. Also, the reason why is because I'm not that big on the Packers. I just haven't. Yes, they're a good team, but Jordan Love hasn't shown me enough to believe that he's going to get them over the hump. He's already dealing with some injuries. I think there's someone else that's injured on their receiving core that might be important.
That's always happening with the Packers.
Yeah,
exactly.
Since like Aaron Rodgers days, though, like forever.
Exactly.
Like,
They
yeah,
keep hurt receivers.
outside of having Devontae Adams, they always had an injured receiver.
Mm-hmm.
At least.
Exactly. So I'm not.
I wouldn't even be
big on
surprised if Christian Watson.
Yeah, like I'm not big on them. They're not. Yeah, they don't even have like a certified number one. Like, they still don't even know that. So I'm not big on them. They could. Jordan Love could turn around and really show the potential that everyone's been talking about. I just haven't seen it yet. He's still careless with the ball and things like that. So I'm not ready to jump on that bandwagon. And then, like you said, the Vikings is last quarterback.
Real quick, how do we feel? I seen this. I don't know if you guys seen this. Somebody called Caleb Williams the NFL's Carl Anthony Towns.
I can see that. That might be spot on. That might be spot on.
It actually makes sense.
Yeah, that is the funniest thing I've ever seen.
That's good one. That is
That's accurate as fuck.
That is good. I like that. Nico, who you got?
So for the North, I got the Lions, winning out again. From being a 15-win team last year, they lost a couple coaches, but I don't see them, like you said, their personnel is virtually the same on field. So I got them still being not a 15-2 team, but I got them being like 14 wins because I think there's another week this year, right?
No, I think it's the same.
It's gonna be the 17 again.
Yeah, I think it's 17 again.
So yeah, I can see them maybe winning like 13 games this year.
Yeah.
I have the Packers at 2. 11-6 with a hurt quarterback. I think he has some nagging injuries, but he's coming into it.
Last year. I forgot that.
Yeah,
he's coming into it healthier than he was, and then being 11-6, I think that's. I definitely think that there's room for improvement. I think they can be a 12-13 win team. I think they can be competitive with the Lions for the top of that division. Yeah. I have the Bears at 3 because, like y'all said, Caleb is looking a lot more polished. They spent bag on that O-line. They're doing everything the Bengals won't do. They spent bag on the O-line, and then the Vikings are a one-trick pony with a rookie quarterback. Like, if your only offensive weapon is a wide receiver and you got to attack that through the air, a rookie quarterback ain't gonna get that done for you. I got the Vikings being damn near winless. I got the Vikings winning legit like 3 games.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna.
The reason why too I was low on the Vikings is I watched a lot of Michigan games. JJ McCarthy he doesn't make a lot of those throws.
Mm-hmm.
No.
He ran the ball a lot in Michigan.
Yeah, he's not throwing people open. Like, with all due respect, I think his comp and not in arm strength, but just like in style of play, is Josh Allen. Like, he's pretty. You like y'all the people like to look at him, and then he's gonna take off. Like, he's gonna make a sound play every now and again out of nothing. But he's not throwing people open. He's not blowing the top off of defense with his arm strength. He's a sound quarterback, but being a rookie in the NFL, it shakes up the most sound niggas.
Yeah.
Like, that don't mean nothing.
Like, the guy that'll benefit the most from having him there. Like, don't get me wrong, having a guy like Jet is there is always going to make any quarterback look good. But the guy that is going to be key for them in that offense is TJ Hawkinson.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. For sure. Moving on to the NFC South. Nico, start this one off for us. Who you got?
To be completely honest, I don't have this division looking any different than it did last year. With the exception of the Panthers maybe pulling out a couple more wins, I still got the Buccaneers coming in first. They're the most sound team. They're the most complete team. They're the team that's had the least amount of like turbulence, the least amount of roster changes and front office changes. I got the Falcons coming in second because they actually got better. Like, they were a good team already, and I think they got a little bit better. A little bit more cohesive with everybody being able to spend a full year together. As far as Penix and Cousins, like, they both are getting some more reps with that offense. The Panthers, they went and drafted a top tier wide receiver to pair up with my man Xavier Legette. I'm pulling for Bryce, yo. Like, I'm genuinely pulling for Bryce. Like, he's a nice guy. He's a great kid, and I want to see him do well. I think the Saints are going to be awful. I think, the Panthers and the Saints tied last year, 5-12. I got Saints being, that I think that's their ceiling. I think they might scrape out 4 or 5 wins, scrape up literally. I got the Panthers middle of the pack. I can see them being like an 8-win team this year. And I got the Buccaneers and the Falcons at the top of that. So I got Bucks, Falcons, Panthers, Saints.
I'll go next. Oh no, you go next. I went second last. Go ahead.
I'll just copy and paste Nico's answers. That's how I feel. I feel like that this division is legit. Like, you could like literally pick out a division winner out of a hat with this division.
I think that's a little disrespectful to the Buccaneers.
Yeah.
I think you could pick a loser out of the hat.
So I'm going with the Bucks just because, like, I got to give Baker his respect, because since he got there, Baker has looked like Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield and Mike Evans is dead.
And
Great
Mike
value,
Evans
Tom Brady and Randy Moss.
So with that, yeah, I definitely have them. 2, I do like Atlanta. I feel like they should just go with Penix. Penix is the future, and why not stay with the future now? Bijan Robinson is a good running back. We still yet to see Kyle Pitts ever be anything that they thought he was going to be. I like Carolina third. They drafted the best receiver in the draft. And, like, yeah, the Saints, they drafted a quarterback we didn't even hear of. Like, I feel like their whole thing is, let's try to tank for Arch Manning.
Yeah.
There's not so much to be said about the Saints.
Yeah.
Like, their fans is gonna go back to wearing paper bags. Like,
Yeah.
that's not.
They're going back to the Aints.
The highlight of their offseason was Derek Carr retiring.
Legit. That was like the only like positive spot.
Worthy thing about them.
Yeah.
Yeah, my Broncos traded a wide receiver to them today, so congrats.
Yeah, copy and paste of what you guys said. Bucks, Baker has gotten my respect. That team has gotten my respect. They're showing off every year that's their division pretty much. Atlanta, I like Michael Penix a lot. I think he's going to be good in the league. Pretty much same thing that you guys said about them. They don't really have a threat outside of the Bucks. So Carolina, I think they're going to be better this year. Like you guys said, they're going to make that next step. I'm really rooting for what's his name, the quarterback.
Bryce Young.
Bryce Young.
Oh, I mean, Bryce,
for him, because he definitely showed some light last year at the end of the season. And then the Aints. just gonna be the Aints.
The Aints.
The Aints is just the Aints. So
They
they're
ain't gonna be nothing.
struggling. What's his name? Spencer Rattler. Like I'm not a fan of that kid at all.
That's their court. Spencer Rattler's there.
Yeah, he's there.
Yo, the quarterback battle is between him and the Tyler
Tyler
Shuck
Schultz.
kid.
Yeah, it's nasty work. It's nasty over there.
Yeah, like that's an
Just
awful
wait for,
quarterback
like, one
battle.
of Drew Brees' sons.
You might as well start Taysom Hill.
Exactly. He's still on the squad as a tight end.
That's
So
nasty.
you might have to do that. But yeah, we are all in agreement on that one. NFC West. NFC West. I will start this one. First, this one is another tricky one, but I'm going to go starting with the Rams. But the only thing that could change that is Matthew Stafford. If he is not healthy, we have already heard that he's already having back problems. He's back at practice and all that. But if he is not healthy, that is going to be a big, big problem for this Rams team. I think outside of the Eagles, they are probably the best. Well, you got to put the Lions and the Bucks in there.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Respectfully. But I think the Rams, based off of what we saw last year, they gave the Eagles the best shot out of everybody in the playoffs. They have the best defense out of this group. So I'm going with them. Who did they get? Devontae Adams. I think that'll help Puka get open more. But yeah, it's really that defense that has impressed me. They've gotten a lot better than how they started last year. Second, I was back and forth with this one, but I'm gonna show respect to the 49ers. I think they have a bounce back year, but not that much. They lost a lot of guys. But the real reason why I'm picking them is because I don't have any faith in the other two teams at all. Like I just don't. They haven't shown me anything. So 49ers, I expect them to have somewhat of a bounce back season, but not that much. I don't think they're going to be blowing anybody away to where everybody thinks they're back to Super Bowl contention. Third, I got the Cardinals with Kyler Murray. I think him and what's his name, Harrison, have a good one. McBride, great running back, tight end, and then Connor, a great running back. They don't have no defense, but other than that,
Don't do that. They drafted the best corner in the draft.
yeah, but that's one player. They ain't gonna make that much of a difference. They got to get better. They're not a threat at all to anybody. Not in my eyes, unless Kyler Murray starts to really step up on offense. But he's been very inconsistent. And then Seattle, I gotta see it because yes, Kirk is over there. Didn't they lose guys or did they keep everybody? I know Lockett's still there. Oh no,
Yeah.
Lockett's not there anymore either.
They lost
Yeah.
DK, and that was
Yeah, they lost a bunch of guys. Yeah, so Seattle's not going to be anything. They're in rebuild mode. So yeah, that's my order. Nico.
This is one of those divisions I felt like what E said about the South, like you can dead pick the winner out of the hat here. I don't think this is going to be an overtly successful division.
Yeah.
Rams had 10 wins last year. I don't see the Rams being much better than that. Yeah, they picked up Devontae, but Devontae hasn't done Devontae things in about 3 years now. These last 2 seasons for Devontae have been like uber mid. I don't think he was top 5.
Oh, quarterback though. He didn't really have a quarterback.
Who's throwing in Seattle right now?
Sam Darnold.
Yeah. I said Kirk Cousins. Sam Darnold.
Yeah. I got the Rams. I got the Rams being number 1. Give me. This is where literally you can just pick them out of a hat at this point.
Yeah.
But give me the Rams number 1. Give me. Who's the running back in Seattle right now?
Walker.
It's one of them young guys.
And running back for the Cardinals
is Connor.
Yo, I'm going Seahawks 2, Cardinals 3.
I was doing the same thing.
I'm going Seahawks 2, Cardinals 3, Niners 4th.
Wow. Seahawks second?
I'm giving them the same exact order as last year. Different record, same order.
Can't do it. I can't do it on Seattle.
I go.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going with the Rams just because that whole division, they're the closest thing to a complete team. I do think the Matthew Stafford injury is going to linger for them. Two, I thought I was gonna be the only one. do have Seattle. Say what you want about how he played in the playoffs. Sam Darnold looked good in the regular season, and it's not like he don't have nobody to throw to. He got Cooper Kupp. JSN is a dog out there. Third, I'm gonna pick the Niners just because that team's falling apart. Every offseason, a guy wants out. And you don't know, and now with less and less guys there, you have Kittle and Christian McCaffrey, and we know what happens when you rely too much on CMC. He's gonna break down. You know, all it takes is an injury to a guy like Fred Warner, and that defense is done. And last, I have the Cardinals just because the Cardinals seem to be like a forever rebuilding team. Like they just stay in a constant loop of rebuild.
Word. All right. And then last but not least, the NFC East. Start this one off.
Okay. First, I still got Philly.
I think we're all gonna have the same thing on this.
Yeah, I got Philly first. Let's be real. They won the Super Bowl last year, and they're the same team. Like they didn't have
arguably better.
They didn't lose anybody major. They lost what? Gardner Johnson? Well, he was just the voice. Like all he did was talk in media. That was it. They got all their top guys on that defense are young guys. Like they got a top 3 interior lineman in Jalen Carter. Jalen Hurts, you see, we had it. We spoke about him last week. The only guy to outplay Mahomes in the Super Bowl twice. They still got the receiver core. They just added Michi. They got probably the best running back in football right now in Saquon. They got the best O-line in football. Like they're like Nico said, if not the same team as last year, they're better. Second, I'm gonna stick with Washington. Like similar to how we said about the Bears, it's another year for Jaden Daniels. Obviously, I don't think they're gonna have the season they had because of this Terry McLaurin issue. I don't know what they're doing with him. They added Debo. He looked like a fullback more than a receiver. That defense is still pretty good though. Third, I'm gonna go with the Cowboys just because we don't know what's going on with y'all. Like it's the same. It's the same old with y'all.
Same old shit.
Like, I'm not hanging my hat on. Oh, they added George Pickens. The offense is gonna be that much more dangerous. Y'all still got Dak, and we know how inconsistent Dak is. And then last, the Giants. Like even if the Giants look good, I'm never gonna pick them because they got Russell Wilson. My hate for that guy is crazy. But even though Giants got a lot of young guys, but Giants ain't doing nothing.
Yeah.
My boy said Giants country. Let's ride.
Yeah. New York, y'all ready for the corniest dude alive?
Giants country. Let's ride.
We're gonna get to your whack ass AFCs.
Shut the fuck up, Christopher.
I'll go. It's same order, same reasons. Go ahead, Nico.
Damn. He said same order, same reasons. Go ahead, Nico. I don't care no.
There's nothing left to say.
Just to confirm. So who you got first?
Yeah, you have to.
Like I said.
Yeah. He
same orders, same reasons.
Recording this.
Next.
Look, E.
We can't see. Oh, I can't see you. Can you
Your
see
shit is
that?
frozen. Your video's frozen.
Yeah, I can't see you.
Oh no.
Keep it that way, actually.
Look, he's gonna go out, come back, and everything.
Yeah, I'm about to
Keep it
leave
that
the
way.
room. I'm about to
I
leave the
thought you were
room.
off on purpose because you were at work.
Oh no, I'm about to leave the room and come back. I'm about to exit the studio. Weak ass Wi-Fi.
Too, look, he's not gonna do it.
Weak
Yo.
ass Wi-Fi. I'm about to leave the studio and come back. Niggas talking about.
Yeah, go ahead.
Um,
I dead thought you were doing that on purpose. I was like, I'm
He
not.
said, "Yo, fix your dollar, Nico."
nah, because it showed it to me. It showed it to me perfectly.
Nah, your shit is frozen. Fix
Yo.
your dollar, Nico. Yo, CJ.
Yo, I see everything on the screen. Oh shit. I didn't know I wasn't there.
That is crazy.
But nah, order I have. I got Philly first, obviously, best team in football. And got better, arguably. Like E said, we lost CJ Gardner Johnson and lost Slay, but drafted arguably the best safety in the draft with Makuba from Texas. That kid is different. The fuck is that?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Fucking drafted Makuba.
damn,
Nigga, who is that?
they don't,
I think I'm having an emergency out there.
they don't want him to talk.
Hayden. Drafted Makuba from Texas, though, who's a dog in the secondary, and add him with the exciting Whites and Quintana Bay. Like, that secondary is top tier. The front speaks for itself. Jalix Hunt is like turning into like a young BG up there, and it's like it's looking good. So I got the Eagles being, just as if not more dominant than they were last year. I got the Commanders coming in second, just as strong as they were last year, if not just as strong. I want to say, yeah, just as strong. I want to say stronger. I got Dallas middle of the pack, doing what they do. They are perpetually aggressively average. Like they're gonna average out always.
Wait,
That's
so
what
you
Dallas
saying
do.
you got a second?
No, hell no. I got y'all third.
Because you didn't mention Washington.
No, I got Washington second for
He
sure.
said the Commanders. That's why.
And then I got New York. Like outside of them, honestly, if their schedule wasn't so tough, I was playing with the idea of putting New York third.
I won't be mad at it, honestly.
I had the idea because their quarterback room is far better than it was last year. They won 3 games last year, but their schedule is nasty tough this year.
Yeah.
Like they first 8 games, they might win. They might win a game out of their first 8 or 9. Like their schedule is rough, bro. Like I don't know who was making it and got mad at them this year, but it does not look good.
Same with us. It did the same to us. I'm like, the fuck? God damn. We won like 7 games last year. We're gonna win another 7. Cause goddamn.
I'm still frozen. I'm gonna see if I.
Yeah, you still frozen.
All right, let me jump out since we just finished the NFC.
Yeah, we'll start the next one. So now we're going on to the AFC, starting in the North. What up, beautiful bearded bastards? My guys over there. They got a great show. Make sure you guys go subscribe to them. They got a great group of guys talking great sports. Shout out to you guys. What did he say? Nico is pretty accurate. It's between Philly and Washington and the division. Don't count Dallas out. They stay in the hunt. I appreciate that, CJ, but don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. This Cowboys are not going to do it this year. I keep it real, so we're not even going to go that far with that. But
CJ better text me.
Yeah, we need the info, my boy. We need the info tomorrow for Saturday. You're ready, my boy. Yes, sir. Stupid. All right, so in the North, I'll start this one.
Yeah, that's on you.
I got this one's a good one. I'm starting with the Ravens because obviously they just voted the best roster in the league.
Yeah, they stacked.
Yeah, they are a stacked team. Be there by 8.
Copy.
Heard you.
Be there by 9.
Word.
On gate in time, 8.
Exactly. We know what time. Yeah, I think this is another revenge tour for the Ravens, even though it's a revenge tour every year, but I feel like they're getting better and better. Like at least Lamar's definitely getting better in the playoffs. It doesn't seem like it, but he's gotten a little better each year. But still, you got to get it done. You got to show
Bro,
up.
he's a drop pass away from going to the championship game.
Exactly. Oh yeah, we can't wait either, bro. It is right around the corner. We are so close. Absolutely, bro. Second, this is where it's going to shock people. I got the Pittsburgh Steelers. Steelers. And it pained me to do it. I didn't want to do it, but from what I'm hearing, from analysts, from players and stuff like that, that this team looks a lot better than they did last year. And the only difference is they have a better, smarter quarterback. The problem is that he's a year older, coming off of injury, and you can tell that he's lost a step as far as mobility and moving and shit like that. But other than that, I expect him to still be good enough for them to at least make the playoffs, make a threat. That defense is still that defense. I don't, like you said about Jair, they just added him as a problem. He probably won't be on the field much because we know him. He's scared of competition.
Yeah, he'll just miss all the division games.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I could be completely wrong about this. And chat, y'all can get at me for this. If I'm wrong about this, get at me. But it's not because of Aaron Rodgers. I'm letting everybody know that it's not because of Aaron Rodgers. It's simply because of that defense and the fact that they got to the playoffs. They get to the playoffs every year with horrible quarterback play, and now they have a quarterback at least with a good mind. He's not the same quarterback that he used to be, but if they can get somewhat of, of the MVP Rodgers and just not fuck it up, I think they'll be cool. So I'm going with that. Next, obviously, going with the Bengals. The reason why I'm not going with the Bengals ahead of the Steelers is because of that defense. We haven't seen any improvement.
Absolutely.
At all. And they're still playing around with their goddamn best defender on the team.
Yeah, not re-signing him is retarded.
It makes no sense. He's your best player on your defense. Who you have no defense. It's crazy. They're the most complete team in their division. The Bengals have the better defense.
You're talking like an analyst. You trying to be on the show? What's up?
Pull up, nigga. Come on now. Come on. Yes, I would agree with that. But actually, I'm getting a little iffy on that too.
Thank you. It's been a little like we giving him too much for what he did in the beginning.
Yeah,
honestly, if it's up to me, that division, I might lean more Harbaugh than anything.
I'm not mad at that. I might agree with you on that, honestly. Like, because they've been having
they've been more consistently good than Pittsburgh has been.
That's actually a great debate. That's a good debate right there. I'm gonna lean towards on this one and say Harbaugh because of the
right now Harbaugh.
Yeah, even though
Tomlin's never had a losing season.
Right, like that's something that we can't ignore. But it's like, are you getting it because of that?
If we doing career,
right.
Okay, Tomlin. If we doing right now, I'm gonna lean Harbaugh.
Yeah, and absolutely any change. Everyone thought he couldn't do anything with Lamar Jackson, and look what he did. Turned him into a 2-time, should have been 3-time MVP. Like, I
fuck around and win it this year.
Exactly. Yeah, but I think their offense looks a little bit better this year. They've been drafting well the last few years on offense.
And Pittsburgh's always had a good defense, though.
And their defense is always solid. So that's my thing.
You're gonna close it out with the Browns.
Yeah, and then the Browns, even though the Browns are never an interesting story, this year they are. Hopefully we get to see Shador later on down the season. I'm hoping that we do. I'm thinking that we do. But again, this is a political league as well, so where politics get in.
We will see him eventually.
Yeah, we'll see him. Joe Flacco's not going to be Joe Flacco of the Ravens, so He's gonna fuck it up, and I think Shador will get a shot and then shut all you haters up. So yeah, that's me, AFC North. Who you got?
I'll go. Baltimore, obviously number one. They still the biggest threat to the Chiefs in the AFC.
Yes.
Yes. Like everything you said. I think Lamar might mess around and win MVP again.
Mm-hmm.
That defense is crazy.
Yeah.
They got Derrick Henry and look how they played. Like that was insane. Two, I actually have the Bengals.
Okay, not mad at it.
I feel like if Burrow stays healthy, the year him and Jamar had was insane.
Yeah.
All the defense has to just play a little bit better and they get into the playoffs.
Yep. True. They win
just a little bit better, not even a crazy amount better, just a little bit better, and they would have been a playoff team.
They can't lose games that they have to win.
Exactly. You can't lose to the Browns.
You can't lose to the Patriots opening night. Like you can't do those things because those are the reason why you missed the playoffs last year.
Mm-hmm.
You can't lose those ones, but it's very possible that they can because again, no defense.
And the smart thing they did, they kept Higgins and they paid Jamar.
Yeah.
3, I'm gonna go Pittsburgh. The same way you said 2 wasn't because of Aaron Rodgers. 3 is because of Aaron Rodgers. He hasn't looked the same.
Not mad at that.
Say what you want about the Jets, but he could have been a lot better for the Jets.
Absolutely.
And obviously 4, the Browns are always going to be the Browns.
Yep.
I have no faith in that organization.
There's no reason to.
They're just a story now because they got Shador. That's it.
Yep. Exactly. That's the only reason why people are paying.
Nico fell off the face of the earth.
He did. I guess he's probably fixing that bell sound.
To the next division we go.
On to the next. AFC South. You can start. Wait, did you? Yeah, you can start this one.
South.
Nico calling in.
Nah, that was actually my phone. On the South. This is weird because
fixing his
AOL. The South. Who won that last year?
Texans.
Texans? CJ didn't look good last year.
Yeah, he didn't. He did not.
Yeah, CJ didn't look good last year. And I think Joe Mixon's might be hurt.
Ooh, that's big. Because he's big for them. Without their running game.
I'm gonna go with the Texans still because I still believe in that defense. And they still do have the weapons. I think what kind of hurt them last year was losing Tank Dell.
Yeah.
So I'll stay with them. And Nico Collins was banged up as well.
Yeah, he missed like half the season.
Yeah, so I'll go with them. 2, I'm gonna go with I'm gonna take a shot. I'm gonna go with Cam Ward and the Titans.
Ooh, okay.
I'm gonna go with Cam Ward and the Titans. I was leaning Jaguars, but I just feel like it's the same old with them.
Yeah.
And like we're gonna watch Jaguar highlights to see what Travis Hunter's doing.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But I think Cam Ward can get it done there with them. Like I said, I only have one team out of this division. Like the division winner is going to be the playoff team. I don't see wild card winners out of this division. I like the Titans. The Titans got a sneaky good defense. And they do have some wide receiver weapons. And he popped. Oh, there we go. I got the Titans 2, Jacksonville 3, and the Colts 4 because I don't know. They went with Danny Dimes as their starting quarterback.
They did. The South is a weak division. Texans win that hands down. I have the Texans, Jags, Colts, Titans. I'll go next. I have the same thing CJ got. Texans first for the same reasons. It's a toss-up after that. It's really a toss-up, but I'm going to go with the Jags. Trevor Lawrence, this is a prove-it deal. Like, this is after this.
Yeah, because ain't he next up for the big payday out of all the quarterbacks?
I think so, but he might have got paid recently. if I'm not mistaken. So he might have, but even still, I wouldn't be surprised if they're like, yo, bro, we paid you a couple years ago and you still trash. We might have to move you. So I wouldn't be surprised though. But that's the reason why I'm going with the Jags, because this is a big year for him. After that, I'm going with the Titans. A third, because of the Colts' stupid decision on going with Danny Dimes. We already know what we're going to get from Danny Dimes. We need to see what we can get.
That's what I'm saying. We can't. I understand that, but it's like he hasn't shown it either.
He hasn't. He's been injured a lot, and when he's out there, he hasn't looked good. But if I'm the Colts, you moved. If I'm not mistaken, they moved up to get him. Go see what you can get out of him. Give him a full, healthy year. Hopefully, he stays healthy, and see what you get from him. But I think, again, like we mentioned earlier, the politics get into it because they're paying this motherfucking Danny Dimes $14 million. So they don't want to put him on the bench because they're paying him that much. So I don't know. The Colts don't know what they're doing. They're one of those organizations that seem to fuck it up a lot. So
Get sold soon.
Yeah. So I'm good on them. But yeah, I got the Titans third. Ward, see what he can do with that team. They got some talent over there. And the Colts, just because they got talent on the Colts too. I wouldn't be surprised if the Colts were third. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, but because of that, I'm going with that. So, Nico, who you got? AFC South.
I'm going Texans. I'm gonna mix it up a little bit.
While you run down real quick, say that quick, and then say your North.
Your North, yeah.
All right. Oh, that's for me. That's a little easier. But South, I got Texans running away with that division because that's what they've been doing, and I don't see it being much different this year. But I do believe in my dog Cam Ward. I got the Titans at 2.
Yeah, I told you.
I got the Titans at 2. I do believe in my dog Cam. I got the Jags at 3 and the Colts at 4.
Like it. AFC North?
Yeah.
Who you got for the North?
For the North, I got LaMarvelous. I got LaMarvelous, the rightful MVP from last year at 1. I got the Steelers at 2 again.
Yep.
I got the Bengals at 3. I ain't gonna say nothing crazy. I'm not gonna make a ridiculous take here. And I got the Browns 4. I think the Browns could be a better team than they were last year if they definitely fucking if they wasn't playing and they went and picked up somebody up for real.
Yeah.
If they went and got somebody for real, they can definitely get off like at least a 6-win team, I think, if Shador starts.
Word. I'm with you on that. Yeah. Me and you had the same one. E had the Bengals second and the Steelers third.
I just don't have faith in Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a big question. So and CJ said he was fixing your
CJ's one of the only people here old enough to know what AOL was.
That's a fact.
All right. Going to the AFC East. AFC East. Nico, start that off for us. Who you got?
Not the Dolphins.
Yes,
No,
give us your whack ass prediction. We know you won't be wrong.
All jokes aside, no, I got the Bills number 1 running through that, like the Patriots used to. If there's any team in the league that like could double the wins that they had last year, it's definitely the Patriots. I could see them doubling. I have the Patriots at. I'm going Patriots at 2. I'm going Jets at 3.
Have you been drinking already, CJ? It's not your birthday yet. Slow down, bro.
AFC East ain't been a toss-up in a decade, dog. AFC East ain't been a toss-up since Dan Marino was playing. That shit was Tom Brady's division. And then as soon as he left, it became Josh Allen's division. Like, Miami ain't have a chance at winning that division
Yo, CJ's hilarious.
I do think if it's any team that double their wins from last year based off of
He
what
said,
they
"No,
picked
I'm
up,
tight. Guard up."
based off of what they've picked up,
He's stupid.
I think the Patriots could do that. I think same thing with the Jets based off the pieces they picked up. I think Garrett Wilson and Justin Fields are going to be filthy together. I think the Patriots can make a push. I got Patriots at 2 in that division, Jets at 3 in that division, and the Dolphins at 4. I think they're the only team that genuinely got worse. I think Tyreek is just getting older and less impressive. Like, how many ways are you going to mask Tyreek Hill? Like, oh, we're going to put him in the backfield. We're going to put his hand on the ground. We're going to motion him. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. The Miami's a one-trick pony with a quarterback who's on his last brain cell. Like, it don't equal a conducive formula for success for me in my head. Like, I don't know how y'all see it. That's how I see it, though.
That was crazy.
They trying to get Tua to wear a Guardian cap, like, in game as a grown man. Like, they're trying to get him to wear a Guardian cap because he punch drunk. Like, he talked like Muhammad Ali. But
damn, Nico.
Bombs. You would have thought the Eagles was in that division. God damn.
I'm just saying, like, and that's the crazy thing is I like Jalen Waddle a lot. But
Can I go next? Because
I like Jalen Waddle a lot, and I do like Raheem Mostert, whatever you say that name.
He said you gotta wear a Guardian Jordan. Yo,
This is
CJ,
a public
Nico pulling
platform.
up on
I was gonna say
Saturday.
something about the person who birthed you. This is a public platform, though. I'ma chill. All right, just
You
know.
pulling up Saturday. You gotta pull up Saturday. No. I'll go. I have Buffalo at 1. I agree with Nico. I was going with the Patriots at 2. They got a good defense. They added some weapons. I got Miami at 3. Just because, even with the what's going on with Tyreek and them right now, like, they can, if that offense gets going, they could go on a decent run. Or I have the Jets just because, I like this. I want Fields to have a good year, especially with Garrett Wilson. Is just I feel like the Jets are always going to find a way to jet.
That's true. That's a good point.
How many times have we talked about, yo, this Jet team is going to be good, and they still end up losing?
Touche.
Subscribe, nigga. We was hoping you actually subscribed a long time ago. All right. I'm with Nico on this one. I got the Bills 1 because of the Bills. They're going to dominate. But I agree. The Pats, that the Pats are going to make a run. Drake Mays for real. Who's the coach again?
Mike Vrabel.
Mike Vrabel. Been in that locker room. Been a coach for a while. That team is definitely growing. So definitely have some faith in the Pats this year. Third, I got the Jets. I just big Justin Fields fan. And I think this is one of the best fits for him. This whole is his team. Nobody's looking over. Doesn't have to look over his shoulder. The only worry is like what E say, the Jets always find a way to jet and fuck it up. So, but hopefully if they don't get in their own way, they can make a nice push. I don't think they make the playoffs or anything like that, but I could definitely see the Pats making the playoffs, making a wild card or something like that, but not the Jets.
Be real, the Patriots was in a lot of games last year that we thought they wouldn't be in.
A lot. Drake May showed a lot of toughness last year. And then the Fins, they just got too much turmoil going on over there. And like Nico said, like, when are we wait? We're just waiting for that hit. We're just waiting to see that because that's what we watch it for now. When we watch the Dolphins, we're just waiting. Oh shit, that was close. Oh shit, like we just waiting on that. So, I don't see the Fins having a successful season, and that's no hate to you, CJ, but it's just real. Fins ain't gonna be good this year, bro. Fins ain't gonna be good. And last but not least, Ease. division, the AFC West. We're gonna do have you go last. I'll start. This one is gonna be a good, somewhat good division outside of the Raiders, of course. But even them, I think they're gonna make a little bit of an improvement this year. But number one, I was going back and forth with this one for the first time, but I'm gonna stay with the Chiefs at number one. But I think this is gonna be the first time in a long time that the Chiefs, this ain't going to be a easy division for them. Like, it's not going to be an automatic win. Automatic win for them.
It should be the first time, like, if they don't win the division, it's not a shock.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a surprise because the Broncos are there. They're for real. And this division is getting better. The Chargers
sneaky good too, yeah.
They're good, even though we know what we can expect from Herbert in the playoffs, but in the regular season, John Harbaugh has that team ready to go and ready to play. So I wouldn't be surprised by that. But yeah, I got Chiefs first, Broncos second, a very close second. I wouldn't be surprised if they sneaked it out and got first. And the way I see it, they probably beat the Chiefs twice, and that's how they win it. They win at home and at away, and they get a tiebreaker or something like that. Chargers having somewhat of a better season than last year, but as far as playoff goes, I don't even think they. We'll talk about playoffs in the next episode. And then the Chargers, we seen them make their additions, new additions, head coach, and all that. It's still a rebuild though. A lot of Raider Nation is thinking, oh, we're in contention now. No, you're not. You're not.
I got Ashton Genty and Brock Bowers.
Right. You have talent on your team, but it's not there yet. You still got to build that foundation and that chemistry with that squad. So they'll be better than they were last year, I think, but there's nothing to ride home about.
That's not hard. Yeah.
Yeah. Like just be happy that your team is gonna improve. That's it. Other than that, I ain't got that. That's my order. Nico, who you got in this?
Mine pretty much the same. I got the Chiefs winning out the division. Not on some 15-2 shit again, obviously. Right. I think that division will be a lot more competitive, at least amongst the top three teams. But I got the Chiefs winning it. I have the Broncos in second. And I have the Chargers at third, Raiders bottom of the pack. But I do think it's far more competitive. I think the Raiders have a chance at touching 500 this year. Like they might. Yeah. I think they could win. No bullshit. I think they could win 7 games.
And they always play the Chiefs tough too.
Yeah. Like I think the Raiders, with Pete Carroll and those guys, I think they could win.
The Chiefs on Christmas Day.
Yeah, so I think it's possible. I think the Raiders could be a 7-win team. I see the Chargers being, their typical selves, a 10-win, around that 10-11 win mark. Maybe even drop down to 9 with the Broncos and the Raiders being a little bit better this year. Mm-hmm. But I got the Broncos coming in right under the Chiefs. Honestly, I don't see them being drastically behind them.
Right.
And drastically, even they won 5 less games than the Chiefs last year. The Chargers won 4 less games, but it's really that loss column that locks it up for the Chiefs. I don't see the Chiefs having another 2-loss season. So for the West, I got the Chiefs, the Chargers, the Broncos, and then the Raiders in fourth.
I like it. Go ahead. Broncos first.
Nah, I'm a realist. But like everybody said,
it'd be bad if you did though. I really wouldn't.
Oh no, but I'm not.
It's a toss up. That's what niggas always say about their divisions.
If we win it, would I be like overly shocked? No.
Right.
Same way. If the Chargers win it, I wouldn't be shocked. We've been saying it like the Chiefs are losing that fear factor. Mm-hmm. Yo, we should have beat them both times last year.
Yeah.
They beat us the first game on a blocked field goal.
Yeah.
Like let's think about that. With a rookie quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Our defense has gotten better from what we had last year. Bo Nix got a year under him. But that they still are the Chiefs. That's still Patrick Mahomes. Yep. Still Andy Reid out there. They're gonna figure out ways to get it done. Even though I don't think that's still the scary Chiefs. Like, oh damn, give them the division, the number 1 seed in the AFC. Nah, but I got them 1. I got us 2. We made the right additions. We even drafted well. We got a good team. Bo Nix played his ass off. If it wasn't for Jaden Daniels, Bo Nix is the rookie of the year.
Yeah, true.
3, I'm gonna go Chargers. Chargers got a good defense.
Yeah.
That Chargers defense is good.
Yeah, I think they were at top 5 last year.
Yeah, they got a very good defense. All it takes for them to be scary good is if Derwin James stays healthy.
Mhm.
And I think the same thing with them every year. Like he gets hurt, but he can play Justin Herbert, and that affects him.
Yeah. And they got Keenan Allen back over there.
Yeah,
It's not
Keenan Allen.
the great.
Yeah, but it's like it's still the receiving core they've been had. Like
Yeah.
he
Yep.
got him and Lad McConkey. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Because what's that other kid? Quentin Johnson. He sucks. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
A first round pick who drops the ball more than anything. Like I see the videos of him in training camp. He'll win the route and just drop.
Where did Joshua Palmer go?
I'm not sure.
He went. I want to say Cleveland, but I could be wrong.
Probably. And then like the Raiders, yeah. I mean, they got a veteran quarterback in Geno.
Mm-hmm.
They got Ashton Genty, cool. And Brock Bowers he might be like top 3 tight end.
For sure.
Is that the year he had was crazy.
Yep.
I think Geno makes them really competitive.
Yeah. Geno with somebody like Brock Bowers is scary.
Yeah.
I just
See-
don't have like outside of Max Crosby, their defense is like
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Not big
you
on
know. But yeah, like I said, will I be surprised if anyone from the Chiefs, Broncos, Chargers win it? No. And like I said, I feel like our division is starting to turn into what the AFC North used to be.
My guy, appreciate you. Say that again. I missed
I
that.
feel like the division is going to turn into what the AFC North used to be.
Yeah, true. I can see that. 3 good defenses, 3 quarterbacks
Like, and every game in division is going to be a tough played game.
for sure. Absolutely. All right, so there we go, y'all. We just gave y'all our AFC and NFC division breakdowns. Make sure if y'all watching this back, y'all give us y'all breakdowns and have fun with it. Last but not least, Jones and for smoke. I got one piece of smoke that I want to get off my chest real quick that I didn't get off a couple weeks ago. And I just want to say, hold up. Actually, I got to get up for a second. Hold up. Here we go. We had to get right real quick. Because Michigan over there cheating their asses off. You bitch ass niggas. You cheating. Yeah, we see, yeah. They should have got the ultimate suspension, the death penalty. I don't know why they didn't get the death penalty. They lucky. They should have, though. Cheating ass niggas. Or had to do all that to beat Ohio State. Sons of bitches. But I'm glad that they caught these fucking pieces of shit, because that shit, I was tight as hell that they won. They beat us, and they won the national championship on top of that. Harbaugh, he's not going to get any, trouble or anything like that, because obviously he's not in the NCAA anymore. But somehow, some way, there should be some kind of punishment for him, even though he's not in that league anymore. I don't know how you do it, but bro, you were a part of that. Even though you aren't there now, you were a part of it when it was happening. So somehow I think they should come up with some kind of punishment. It doesn't got to be anything crazy, but he definitely should be punished. I'm surprised that they didn't take away their national championship. They do that to a lot of other schools that they've done it to, Oklahoma, SMU, and I forgot the other one that they mentioned. So I don't understand why this is any different, but to me, I'm not counting it. So anybody that mentions Michigan has a national championship, we'll remember that it happened, but we know why. It's just, for me, it's the same as the goddamn Astros when they cheated. We don't really count that shit, so I ain't counting this shit. Big Buckeyes, OH, bitch. Anybody else? Yeah, y'all got any smoke for anybody? That's my smoke for the Wolverine fans. Fuck y'all.
At the moment, I'm chilling right now. I've been in a good space. You feel me? I feel like the Jalen Hurts conversations have died down. You know, I ain't got no smoke for nobody these days. Niggas been watching their mouths and minding their manners as they should. You know, when dealing with the birds. You feel me?
Word. E, you got any smoke for anybody?
I'm chilling. Ain't nobody say nothing stupid yet.
All right, good. So, but we know the smoke gonna get real loud when we get closer to the season. So, be on the lookout for that. But other than that, like I said,
be on the lookout for 11 to come to Philly too. I'm just saying
that ain't happening. But I will say this: even though I've been saying that this is gonna happen, I'm getting a little bit worried, just a little bit. My worry meter just went up just a little bit. But at the end of the day, I still think this is all a part of Jerry's fucking plan. Let's hold out. Let's fucking let the media go crazy, talk about us, and we'll fucking sign this dude a week of, and then he's gonna get injured the week probably against the Eagles or the week after because he hasn't had no fucking training for the whole entire summer. So there you go. But on that note, everybody go watch America's Team, The Gambler versus and his Cowboys. It's a great football documentary outside of just the Cowboys. It's a great football documentary. So I suggest everybody to go watch that and look out for more Jones and with the Boys content coming to y'all soon. Other than that, y'all have a good weekend. Enjoy. NFL season's coming soon. It's your boy Jones, my brothers E and Nico. Jones of Sports. Peace.
What it is, y'all, it's your boy Jones. And if you want updates to all the Jones of Sports content, I'm going to need y'all to.
Come on, push the button.
Yeah, come on, push the button.
Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn button.
You heard what she said.
Push the goddamn button.